I've driven in Bombay, I've driven in New York City.
Yes, sir.
So,
Here in Philippines, it's traffic.
yeah, traffic bad. So nice and slow anyways.
Yes.
So hey, look at Wanagi and I's new adventure vehicle. I told you we had something exciting coming. Check it out though. They tinted it. Look, the rear has got nice tint, dark tint on it. And then when it's got, look at this, how big the back is. How amazing is that? Look at that. These seats fold up and down, so plenty of room. We're gonna build this out next and put a bed in here and some other stuff for camping. It's got an air conditioner back here and then a second door that opens. So even this door opens, so plenty of room to put surfboards in there, kayaks, everything else we get. And, but look, it looks sharp. Nice tinted windows, like I said. Here's the cab. And we're waiting, they're getting seat covers in, which will protect the seats from Wanagi and maybe the hair and scratching, but you can crawl right through here. She can go right in the back to the cab. So this is perfect for us. We're gonna be able to go all over the Philippines now, all 7,000 islands. If we can reach them with this vehicle, we'll do it by ferries and stuff. But you know, Manila's been an amazing experience, but we felt like we were trapped a little bit because trying to get a ride with the dog is pretty much impossible here. But now this is gonna let us have that adventure that we came to the Philippines for. Adventure begins this weekend. I'm stoked. I'm almost gonna get emotional right now because I'm feeling it flush on me. But this is the beginning of why we came here to the Philippines and to see this beautiful country, its people, and all the culture. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. Good morning, check it out. We got our vehicle. This is the inside. This side seat folds down just like this one, and this will fold up out of the way. We got our air conditioner here in the rear, and then these hanging bars here, which will be great for hanging clothes or whatever, mosquito nets, whatever we need to. Got double windows. We're probably going to put security bars across the windows here, just for added protection, to just you know, make it a little less easy to get in here, and someone will see those bars and be like, I'm not gonna mess with it. So, but we've got nice tinted windows anyways. They don't look as dark here, but if you look on the outside, they're pretty dark, see? So seeing in isn't easy. You can see in if you really put your eyes against the glass, but we'll have everything kind of concealed and contained in there. But right now, I just wanted to show you what we're up to here. We are near the garbage dump, so lots of rats probably tonight. Well, hopefully we'll move it tonight, but yeah, I already put in the one seat cushion, and they're nice seats. They're not cloth, but just to protect them from Wanagi, from dirt and whatever. And she'll probably be sleeping up here mostly, so I'll put the seat cover on, and then I'll get a big cushion thing that fills up this whole area in here. You can see all through here, and this will be where Wanagi sleeps and stuff. And or she can crawl back here, and the bed will be right back here also. We already had one problem, was the radio wasn't working when we picked up the vehicle, took it back, and they fixed that. But now the next thing is there was some water in the back because it rained last night, and so I don't know where it's leaking from. It's not the roof, it's sealed and everything, no bolts going through, but it might be this rubber gasket that's got a slow little leak, or the rear door somehow. I don't know. We're gonna have to look and see. It was on a little bit of a slant last night too, so it could have rolled in there somehow. I'm gonna finish up here and put these car seats in, and I'll see if I can get the tripod set up so you can see a little bit of that. But that's what we got going on. Then we're gonna start measuring the back and start building out a frame to stash stuff in, like a solid box that probably has drawers that I can pull out and I can lock, and then we'll put the bed on top of that and keep it pretty simple, just so we have a place to crash that's comfortable, good for my back, and plenty of room for Wanagi and I, in case we can't find a hotel somewhere or whatever, depending on where we're at. So but that's what we got going. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, there's some water coming in here. I think it's right here. Not in this bucket, isn't wet here, I don't think. And I don't think it's dripping from the top, but it's coming down right through here. And it was at a slant, so I don't know if that was part of it, but it shouldn't be leaking. We have water coming egress there, and then in the rear, those doors don't seal perfect, but we shouldn't be getting water in the back of this. So I'm gonna have to call the dealership and see what they say. They may not do anything. Just again, just how it is maybe. It sucks because I definitely was hoping it would be more watertight. This here is what's going to happen is I could have these bars come down, but I don't think I'm going to have that happen. I think I'm going to just have this rest on a box on that side, and then it's just not high enough. So I think I'm going to have to build a box in here a little bigger. I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet. And maybe just come halfway out, you know, and use part of this for the bed and over, except this is kind of on a slant, which is great. But we may just fold the seats up completely and just build a box, the whole back into a box, and just not, I don't need these seats really. And I can always take the box out because both doors back there are open. So I don't know. That's what I think we're gonna do. Put this stuff over here. We gotta figure this out. Hardware store's probably gonna be open soon. See these? I'll show you. See these seats fold right up. This folds out of the way. So this would probably be big enough. Let's see how wide this is. About 50 inches thereabouts with wood and everything, probably 49 inches. And that's plenty of room for probably a single bed coming down the center. And then we'll just build a box to put it on, and I think we'll just have it all in the center here, the whole thing. And then that way I can have the box closed in. We could even have a drawer that pulls out from the back, and because it isn't really standing room in here anyways, but at least if the bed's here, I could probably be close to sitting up at a slant, you know, in the corner or something. But yeah, I think that's what our plan is. So security bars. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the space for this to slide, but security bars that go from here all the way to that other side over there on both sides of these side windows. And it's just a deterrent, you know, it just makes it look more locked down and harder to get in, so less likely for us to get robbed, or at least make it more difficult. And then once I put that solid box in here on the floor, because I'll have to raise it up, just luckily there's these little ribs here, if you can see on the floor, these raise points, and that's good because I can put a sheet of plywood down, which is some thin railing, to lift it up a little more, and that'll give us maybe a little gap under the floor, a little airflow, but also, and this floor's been treated anti-rust, which is good, so the moisture can escape. Even if it does leak, I'll have the bed off of the wall enough that it shouldn't get wet, and then the water, any water that comes under here will get out of here and be able to dry off. So we'll just have to work around it Philippine style, yeah. And then I'm gonna just, we're gonna work on this back window and get the measurements, and then I'm gonna do security bars, probably at least that I can do today, and the box also I can build today in the back, just to put a mattress on top. And we may start with like some foam. They have these foam mattresses that aren't very thick, but we'll get maybe 2 or 3 of them, and then we can fold them up out of the way easily until we get a decent mattress in the back here, because I'll probably get something good for my back. But I'm going to measure the back here, and then we're going to probably go walk down the hardware store and get the pipes. Security bars, yeah? Yes, you too. Right on, how's it going? Yeah, we're just hanging out with Bo here at the hardware store. You can see we're inside here, and have another young man here is totally hooking us up. Oops, hair. Totally hooking us up, putting in these safety bars. He's already done the one side and riveting them in. Absolutely amazing. So this is the hardware store we're at. It's called, hey, how's it going, Gabe? It's called New Top Best Lumber and Construction Supply Inc. And they're here right on Sierra Madre Street in Madrigalong City. But it's a great place. They've got everything you need: fasteners, wood, piping, conduit, everything you can imagine, drywall, cement. I mean, this place is huge. It's all the way up front too, around the corner. So come check them out. So they've got everything. Look, even upstairs, they got piping and all sorts of crazy stuff here. So all your needs here can get fixed. So we got our bars in. If you can see the security bars, guy did a great job on it. He busted it out. It cost me like 20 bucks for the guy labor wise to do it, and he did an excellent job. Used rivets, they're secured in here really well. And then this upper bar, I had him put a little higher because I can put curtains off of those upper bars. So that's how we're doing it. It just makes it look more secure, harder for someone to crawl through the windows, things like that. And I got a bunch of plywood now. We got 4 sheets plywood. This is a 1/4-inch sheet, and then some 1/2-inch sheets here, and some 2x2s down here. So we're gonna frame out basically like a storage box bed kind of shed thing. Here's kind of the outline of the bed. It's got to go over the wheel well, so there's gonna just one side will have a weird kind of wiggly cut. But what I'm gonna do is put basically this little thinner 1/4-inch sheet in here, and I'm gonna run some runners down the center of it with those 2x2s, and then I'll put one in the center that's mounted on the sheet that's going to be down below on the bottom, so I can actually slide this piece in and out. So that way I can store all my gear in that box, and it'll be covered and locked. I'll make it so it has hinges and then has a way to lock it with a like a, you know, a security lock, and it just be more peace of mind. It'll be hidden under a bed. You know, it'll just look like there's a bed back in here, and I'll cover it with, you know, maybe get some thick quilted blankets they sell and cover it that way. But it'll just be out of sight, out of mind, which is what I'm trying to do. And then more peace of mind when we're leaving our vehicle somewhere and we're going camping or hiking or go fishing on the beach or whatever we do. So. But this will be a place we can sleep if we can't find a hotel, or if we're out in some rural area fishing or just checking things out. It'll be a way that we can sleep and be covered. And I'm gonna get some screens here, mosquito screens for the windows, which will be nice. And yeah, we'll turn this into a regular RV camper. That's the refit we're gonna be working on. It's getting cloudy, which is awesome because it's so freaking hot here right now. If you can tell, I'm sweating balls. But it'll be fun. Obviously, it's a little project. I'm like, oh God, but really, I've done a ton more stuff. Refitting a whole 41-foot sailboat. Are you kidding me? Anyways, yeah. Here's my hair cutter. Yeah, but we're building out a bed box back in here. Me, yeah. But I'm gonna build a bed, yeah, to camp. Camping, yeah.
How much is it?
Lots.
How much?
Too much. Too much, right? Too much. Right on. All right, so that's it. We're gonna get started, and I'll kind of show you the progress here and there, but I really gotta get busting on this because I only got a day to finish because we're leaving for a trip tomorrow morning. Hey, good morning. So it's checkout day. We're just kind of getting our car sorted out, packing it up. I'll show you in the back here. Look, you kind of see I put a bed back in there. Let me open it up for you. How's it going? So we're getting packed up right now, like I said, but I just wanted to show you. You can see. So this here is going to have a door on it. We had to work all day yesterday and we late into the night last night because we were delayed, obviously, because the vehicle had to go back to the dealership because of some issues. So, but I've got a nice big thick topper. This will be a storage to go back in there, and then it'll lock. And then I have a little bit of padding here, but I'll get a mattress on top of here. I've got some stuff to store down on the sides here, and then this seat actually will fold down, and then this seat that comes from this side here, this is the seat from this side, will fit right in that other seat and kind of you know, pack everything in and out of sight, out of mind. But I should be able to get everything I need in here. We got the security bars in, like I said, and then the bed's good. This will give Wanagi a way to crawl through there into the main cab. It's got AC back here, and she can just hang out. A big bed to sleep on, or just hang out while we're traveling. And we're on our first trip today. We're gonna go for a fishing trip with some friends, but I just thought I'd show you this. So we're gonna keep packing, and I'll bring you along. All right.